Welcome back to Morning in America. John Deere, well known for its green and yellow farming tools, tractors, bulldozers, and lawnmowers, is switching gears right now. The manufacturer has spent nearly 2 decades investing in technology and robotics and has plans to eventually remove humans from the equation altogether. It plans to launch a fully autonomous tractor that doesn't require a farmer behind the wheel, and these tractors will be widely available in 2030. John Boyd Jr. is a fourth-generation black farmer, a businessman, and a civil rights activist. He's president of the National Black Farmers Association. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So the idea of an autonomous tractor to do all your farming work for you and you don't have to ride it, how does that strike you?
I don't think it's going to work too well. I mean, I believe farmers need technology, and I think, technology is going to be the way of the future. But it's going to be the farmer that's behind the scene that's going to make the crop happen, and not the actual tractor itself.
Now, I know you're a farmer. You got your hands in the dirt. I got to imagine you're not going to trust even a John Deere to do the job that you're used to doing yourself.
No, I'm not. This year I'll be celebrating my 40th year as a farmer this season coming up. And when I first started, I had an 8-inch tractor and a 140 International. So I won't be relying on all this technology to actually make or break my crop. But what I'm going to do is challenge John Deere to make sure that they service America's farmers. Like right now, my combine is in the shop. It's been in the shop for months, and it's harvest season. So the service time for farmers like myself hasn't been there. So we want to hear more on how they're going to implement changes like that for America's farmers. And also, if a tractor is over the age of the year 2010, farmers cannot make the repairs to that equipment. So we want to hear more about what John Deere is going to do to implement a right to repair for America's farmers. These are things that we need right now, right along with technology.
Well, that is what's crazy about the way John Deere does its things. Apparently, farmers are in debt to John Deere to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars nationwide, and they are like the 5th largest debt holder for farmers. And they're up there with banks, and as you just mentioned, there is no legal right because you have these loans to repair your own machinery. So it sits on the shelf. I'm guessing being more indebted to more technology that's owned by John Deere might not be what you want.
It's absolutely not what I need right now. And it's harvest time. It's harvest time. And right now I need my combine fixed. It's not fixed, and I haven't heard from John Deere on what they're going to do to make this right. And for the history for the National Black Farmers Association and John Deere hasn't been a good one. Since we've started the organization nearly 40 years ago, John Deere hasn't even displayed a lawnmower or a tractor at our annual conference. And this year as well, they won't be displaying any that I know of. And our annual conference is coming up this year and the first week in November. So these are things that America's farmers want to hear from John Deere. We can't afford these expensive parts. The parts are very, very expensive for these tractors and combine. The average price for a new combine right now is $1 million. And what we're seeing in our country is millions of dollars, $250 million going to Ukraine for equipment and combines and things of this nature. And I can't get a combine or my combine repaired right here at home. These are things that we want these companies such as John Deere to start acting on and acting on right now.
In case you weren't sure, it is still a real tough life to be a farmer out there. That's John Boyd Jr. He is a farmer. He created the National Black Farmers Association in 1995. It's grown from 100 to more than 1,000 members. Mr. Boyd, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.